Did you know that celebrating small wins can actually rewire your brain for success? It's not just a nice idea. It's a powerful tool that shapes how you think, act, and feel about your goals. Most people underestimate the impact of a simple celebration, but science tells us it's far more important than we realize. We're taught to grind relentlessly, to keep pushing forward without pause. But research shows that acknowledging progress is essential for building lasting habits. When you only focus on the end goal, you miss out on the motivation that comes from recognizing how far you've already come. When you celebrate, even a minor milestone, you're telling your brain, "This is good, do it again." That positive feedback loop makes it easier to repeat the behavior next time, turning effort into habit. Skipping celebrations starves your motivation and leads to burnout. Over time, the journey feels heavier and your energy drains away. Every action you take is a vote for the person you want to become. Each small step, when acknowledged, builds your confidence and strengthens your identity. When you celebrate, you reinforce your identity as someone who follows through. You're not just completing tasks. You're becoming the kind of person who achieves what they set out to do. This isn't just a feel-good moment. It's a critical part of the process. Small rewards act as fuel, keeping your momentum alive and making the journey enjoyable. Without small rewards, you make your journey harder and rely on willpower alone. And willpower, as we know, is a limited resource that eventually runs out. Instead, work with your brain's natural wiring. Leverage the power of dopamine and positive reinforcement to make progress feel satisfying. Build a system where motivation is generated by the process itself. Design your routines so that each step forward is recognized and celebrated. The act of celebration is one of your most powerful tools for building better habits. It's a signal to your brain that you're on the right track. Don't downplay your victories. Use them to fuel your progress. Every win, no matter how small, deserves recognition. The truth? Celebrating isn't just helpful, it's necessary for long-term success. It's the difference between giving up and pushing through. Make celebration a non-negotiable part of your journey. Embrace every step forward and watch how your motivation and results transform. Why do small rewards work? What makes them so powerful in shaping our daily actions and long-term habits? It's all about the positive feedback loop in your brain, a fascinating process that drives motivation and behavior. When you reward yourself after a task, your brain releases dopamine, the motivation chemical that makes you feel good and want to repeat the action. This creates a powerful cycle: cue, craving, response, and reward. Each step reinforces the next, making the loop stronger. For example, you see your running shoes by the door, cue, and you start to crave that feeling of accomplishment. So you go for a run, response, pushing yourself to complete the activity. Afterwards, you enjoy a hot shower, reward, which feels amazing and signals to your brain that the effort was worth it. The immediate reward strengthens the habit loop, making the behavior more automatic and less of a struggle over time. This is the same mechanism behind both good and bad habits. Your brain doesn't judge, it just repeats what feels rewarding. The difference? You can hijack this system for your benefit by being intentional about your rewards. Design small, satisfying rewards for your desired habits and make them easy to achieve. Over time, motivation becomes automatic, not forced, and your brain starts to crave the positive behaviors you want to build. Celebrating small wins isn't just fun. It's a strategic way to program your brain for lasting success and meaningful change. Feedback loops aren't just theory. They're practical tools you can use every day to make progress feel real and rewarding. For example, if you're writing a book, Don't wait until you finish the final draft to celebrate your effort. Break the process into smaller milestones. After writing just 500 words, pause and reward yourself with your favorite tea or a small treat. This simple act can make a big difference. The cue is sitting down at your desk, ready to work. This signals your brain that it's time to focus. The craving is for a warm drink. The response is writing those words. The reward is enjoying that cup of tea you've been looking forward to. This ritual transforms big, intimidating projects into manageable, even enjoyable routines. It's about making progress feel good. The same principle applies to fitness. After a tough workout, treat yourself by listening to your favorite audiobook or podcast on the drive home. Remember, the reward doesn't have to be big or expensive. Just something immediate and enjoyable that you genuinely look forward to. Consistency is key. By connecting each small achievement with a reward, you reinforce the habit and make it stick. Whether it's watching a show after paying bills or playing a game after clearing your inbox, the pattern remains the same. Effort, then reward. You make your progress tangible and satisfying, turning abstract goals into visible achievements. These small celebrations aren't just fun. They build momentum and keep you motivated for the next step. The process becomes a series of rewarding steps, not a grind, making it easier to keep going day after day. That's how you stick with your goals. Even when motivation fades, you create a system that works for you. So, make every step count, and don't forget to celebrate each one along the way. Small, frequent rewards beat big, distant ones for motivation. Waiting for a huge payoff weakens your brain's feedback loop. Immediate rewards close the gap between effort and satisfaction. Think of training a puppy. You reward the right action instantly, not weeks later. Big rewards can even backfire, making the habit feel like punishment. Small rewards, like a relaxing bath or a favorite book, complement your goals. Frequent wins build momentum and confidence. You feel successful every day, not just at the finish line. This steady stream of victories keeps you engaged. The journey becomes enjoyable, not exhausting. That's the secret to sticking with your habits long enough to see real results. Humans crave immediate rewards. It's hardwired into us. That's why we binge shows or eat treats instead of waiting for long-term benefits. Fighting this urge is exhausting, so use it to your advantage. Attach a small, instant reward to habits with delayed payoffs. For example, reward saving money with a few minutes of a favorite hobby. This aligns your present and future selves, making good habits easier. Working with your nature, not against it, is the smart way to lasting change. Reward systems don't need to be complicated or costly. The best rewards are things you genuinely enjoy, like a walk in the sun after focused work or a relaxing bath after a healthy day. Try temptation bundling. Only watch your favorite show while on the treadmill or listen to podcasts while doing chores. Even simple tracking, like marking an X on a calendar, can be a powerful reward. Visual progress is motivating. Match the size of the reward to the effort. Combine small pleasures with your habits to make them stick. Make rewards immediate and meaningful. That's how you build a system you'll actually use. The workplace is perfect for small rewards, but we often overlook them. Break big projects into smaller tasks and reward each step. For example, after clearing 25 emails, take a coffee break. Salespeople can check sports news after a set of calls. Writers can read a blog after finishing a section. Managers can motivate teams by celebrating small milestones, like ending meetings early or offering public praise. Frequent small acknowledgements keep morale high and productivity up. Make workdays sustainable and enjoyable. Recognize effort consistently, not just at the finish line. Health goals need immediate rewards to bridge the gap between effort and results. Don't wait for dramatic changes. Reward daily habits. After a week of healthy eating, treat yourself to a new cookbook or a planned indulgence. For workouts, use temptation bundling. Only listen to your favorite playlist while exercising. Reward consistency, not just performance. New workout gear after a month of sticking to your plan. Even bedtime can be rewarding. Create a relaxing ritual to make sleep appealing. Celebrate every healthy choice, no matter how small. That's how you make wellness a satisfying, lasting journey. Achieving big goals is a marathon of small steps. Don't wait for the finish line to feel proud. Acknowledge your progress now. Think of one small action you can take today toward your goal. Decide on a simple, immediate reward for completing it. The reward itself matters less than linking effort to satisfaction. Don't delay your sense of accomplishment. Start today. Complete one task, reward yourself, and feel that victory. Repeat tomorrow. This isn't indulgence, it's smart strategy. Celebrate your wins, big or small. You'll find more joy in the process and stick with your habits longer. Make celebration your secret weapon for lasting success.